in the bongos. So give it up to.
I'm half Salvadorian, half Mexican. How y'all doing today? Yeah, this is really cool. I've been hearing about Corazón X Corazón for a good minute, ever since like last year, and so I've been wanting to come through. And so once Leo told me that, you know, he would love for me to perform, I really wanted to do things differently. I usually perform with like my DJ and breakers and all that, but this time I really just wanted to strip everything down and like don't even have like a beat. It's just really just gonna be me and Jimmy just over here just doing our thing. So I really hope y'all appreciate it. And yeah, this first song is called Raíces. Now if you see me out the country in a beat a buggy or looking bummy, I'm living lovely. What you really got above me? I love the fact that I'm living out my own path, taking a bath all through my blessings, and you can too, so it's a wrap. I'm performing in other countries with people that love me in governments that wanna hear nothing of me, but I don't even pay them no mind. Some of my people don't have money, so they're paying with time. I'd rather pay the malams, mangoes, and anonas. I got something for you. If you want to succeed, man, they can't control us. You can't be doubting all the moves that you choose, because when you start looking back, that's when you start to lose and focus. People out there still doubting in my success. Say it loud, homie, just get it right off your chest. They disappear, dusty, I'm cleaning up all the mess. Like, bad move, son of a, right? From Mexico to El Salvador. From Mexico to El Salvador. From Mexico to El Salvador. Now, dime que tú quieres, si ni sabes quién tú eres y el potencial que tienes. Tú sabes lo que mereces. Cuántas veces te digo de mis raíces. Y si escucho chistes, I rip you up into pieces. Dolores Hidalgo es el pueblo que yo amo, y toda mi familia que siempre nacen helados. Te tengo de mi lado igual un sultán. Mi alma es más vieja que Teotihuacán, y me guía en los días y lo siento difícil. Las mías de la vida, they don't come so easy. Por eso sueño que yo tengo más de la cuenta. Es mi meta para llevar comida a la mesa. I sometimes mess up, but get up right up on my feet. Cause who else you gonna listen to? Bumping in the speakers. Who else you really know? Who be turning up the meters like? Yeah, that's me, cause from Mexico to El Salvador. From Mexico to, yo, put your hands up, yo. From Mexico to El Salvador. Hey, and we do it just like that. Yeah, this so the song is called Raíces, and the reason I call it that is because the first time I actually performed it was in Mexico in front of my family. So like ever since I've been performing since like 2014, and like, you know, my mom be posting the videos on like Facebook and stuff like that, so all like the family in Mexico be watching, but they're like, you know, it sounds nice, but I don't know what he's saying, you know, because it's all in English. So I really took the time like to make that second verse like in Spanish specifically for them, and so that's why like I like put like the Pueblo of Dolores Hidalgo like in it, and Usulután like for my Salvadorian side and stuff like that. So but yeah, that's why I call it Raíces, and so this next one is called In Your Face. If you're hustling and grinding, then you can take it all. If you're half-stepping, then you're expecting to fall. And my past specialists used to give it mad lessons. Now I'm the last person, I ain't messing with none of y'all. I know that you doubted me from the sidelines, it's fine. I stay in my line, ever expanding when I go for mine. But watch for the minds up in the road, cause you can trip on the line and there you go. I know the unknown is scary, intimidated, don't listen to insecurities. Opportunities dated, I'm faded with insecurity. Dated to my community, hate it because you knew them, you made it because I need to be. The best MC up in the spot, at least just to me. Don't weep when it's time to rock. Corroded but no roses, emotions ready to pop. I'm going with all the motions and flowing up to the top, all up in your face, all up in your face. Say it with me, say it with me, say it with me, all up in your face. Now I'm back again, you want another lesson? Yo, Feroz just mentioned who they be messing with, the Aztec warrior up in the flesh, so don't test me. Watch from the side eyes of homies that acting friendly, cause envy will have you in prison fighting for crumbs. Will have you hating the person you should be learning from. Cause ego is a serious thing, if you can check it. Hate it cause I'm doing my thing, but I can help it. What you trying to do? Homeboy, I'm trying to really help you. Over tight ass beats, cause that's the only way you listen to me. Listen to see if the ground breaks underneath my feet. But I'ma stay strong and confident. You can understand the medicine that my mama said. And I don't even care about the word first place, cause I'ma rock at a party without a trace. Need some dust in your face. It's really wild because I'm so used to, again, like performing this like with like a DJ and the breakers and all that, so it's like it's dope, like doing it like this, focusing like more on the lyrics, because when I was writing this song it was more like about like Slick being insecure, like, you know, I'm glad about insecurities, dated to my community, hate it because you knew to me, made it because I need to be. So it's like, even though like I'm like feeling insecure about whatever I'm doing or whatever, like I'm still just gonna go forward, like even though I don't know where it's headed or going, and it's just like, I want everybody to do the same thing, you know what I mean? Because it's like the same way how I'm expressing myself, and just like how whatever you guys want to express yourself, like you never know who's watching and you never know who's like influenced by whatever y'all are doing, just by y'all doing y'all's thing, you know? But yeah, but this last one is called Así Celebramos, and it goes a little something like this. From the ranchos de Mexico y El Salvador, pushing the border so we can tear down doors. Stretching batons, trying not to be a martyr. Acting pura agua fresca. What the fuck is spa water? Chilling in my guayabera. Una chica bien sincera. On my side, I reside on the southern side of the United States. I never hesitate when it's time to celebrate. Before we had a way, this is why I had to make a cumbia we can dance and shake. Put a lighter in the sky for the ones that pass away. But our culture never dies, spirits only levitate. Ancestors mesmerized, can't believe that we can take abuse from the other guy, turn it into beans and steak. Very short amount of time, but you see that we can make a feature right before our eyes. So don't weep or hesitate, our fate was written in the sky since our land was on a lake. Hey, hey, hey. Don't tell me that you're happy, let's just celebrate. Dancing out of way because tomorrow we don't get a break. The path is still a long journey, but accomplishments are well deserved. And tell me where you from, huh? Dime donde eres. Tell me where you from, huh? De donde eres. Tell me where you from, huh? De donde eres. Tell me where you from, huh? De donde eres. Tell me where you from, cause the struggle's still the same, huh? U.S. occupation, so the situation's tough. On our loving people, so we living in the same boat. Got a couple holes, but just look at us, we still float. Shout out to our leaders that got taken out by scopes. Forever live in peace in my words and through my notes. Where you from, huh? 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 Jimmy, show 'em what you do, big dog. So I made this song, I want to say maybe like 2 years ago, actually before he was born. My son's here. But before he was born, and they had asked me to perform for La Choloteca. I don't know if y'all heard of the Choloteca. And so like at that time I didn't really have too many songs that were really upbeat to be like performing at like a club setting. And so I was like, oh man, I gotta hurry up and like come up with something. And so like my DJ IQ, he made this beat. Well, I mean, if you ever go and check it out, it's called Así Celebramos, but like it's very like a cumbia kind of trap fusion type of thing. And yeah, I was struggling on what to write about. I was like, should I write about going to the club? I'm like, I don't even go to the club. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this song about like, you know, celebrating our people and celebrating like our accomplishments and everything that like, even though we got so much far to go, we have done so much already, and we really should like appreciate the people that came before us for us to be able to do things like this. And yeah, so like I said, I go by the name Aztec Speech. My Instagram is Aztec_speech. If y'all want to look me up, I've been an MC for 10 plus years now, and I've been performing all over the car shows and just wherever I can. And Jimmy, you want to say a little bit about yourself, or where you come from, and how long you been tocando the congas?
Sure. My name is Jimmy. Grew up in the South Bronx. Graduated high school in 1980. I've been drumming these drums for about 40 years. I was born in Ecuador, but you know, I grew up in New York City, and I grew up when hip hop started. You know, the birth of hip hop at a time when it was about to blow up. And I just want to say I was there, I was witness, and Hispanics were a big part of it. And I had not created it, but we was a big part of it. And 40 years later, when I come to Georgia, and I played with all kinds of bands, and then I met Aztec, and then he was doing hip hop, and I'm like, wow, Latinos doing hip hop? Word. I'm like, wow, I didn't know. But it's a wonderful thing, it's a beautiful thing, 40 years later, saying that hip hop is still going on, and Latinos like Aztec and the big, beautiful community where it comes from is still doing what, you know, Latinos is a big part of, you know, so it's wonderful to be a part of this. And thank you for letting me be here and performing for you guys. Thank you.
If you're hustling the grind, and then you can take it all. If you're half stepping, then you're expecting to fall. In my past, presses you